you guys? For today's video, we are going to be testing out the new Alyssa Edwards collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm seriously so excited. As you can see, I have the full PR kit right here in front of me, and I'm just so excited. And literally, I love Alyssa Edwards so much. I think she's just the most beautiful, stunning, talented, and just so true to herself queen. I just really enjoy her. And I will say though too, I'm just so excited about this palette. It has a ton of color. I've already seen the inside, so I cannot wait to share with you guys the look we are going to be creating today. However, with that said, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below, and if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten, and on Instagram I post 7 days a week with a ton more tutorials over on there. So when I received the Alyssa Edwards collection, I also received the brand new eye primer, which I'm really curious about. It has a ton of claims, like it's water resistant, oil free, gluten free, vegan, like the whole 9 yards. So we are going to be testing this out today as well. So formula-wise of the eye primer, it is definitely more on the kind of drier side in my opinion, but it is definitely like full coverage. You barely need like anything. I probably used about the size of like a push pin, you know, like those ones that have like the color on the top. I used about that much for each eye. So it definitely gives you like a lot of like color payoff with a very little amount. I watched a couple of those like Instagram like makeup tutorials, and people were applying way more of the eye primer than I had on, so I applied a little bit more. And as you can see, like my eyelids look just a little on the dry side. And I definitely do have like drier eyelids, so it could easily be that. But you may not like this primer if you do have extremely dry eyelids, because it does accentuate it just a little bit for me right in here. But so far, I really like the pigmentation of it. I think it's like really nice, and I feel like it looks really nice on my skin tone as well. But we are going to be applying eyeshadows on top just to see how it works as a primer. So I did look on the website, and it doesn't say if you should like set the eyeshadow primer or if you shouldn't, but I'm assuming that you don't because it is more of like a concealer type of base. But the first shade that we are going to go into is this shade called Texas Made, which is a beautiful matte hot pink shade. And then with this shade, I'm going to be applying it into the inner half of my eye. And I'm focusing it like in my crease and going back and forth in there to apply the color. I'm not blending it upwards yet, I'm just really applying it, and then I'm now doing like little circular motions to blend it. And you want to make sure that you don't get this color on your lid either, because we are going to be applying a different color there. But like so far, like, ooh, that is pigmented. Like girl, that is like really pigmented. Like, ooh, I really like that color. It is so pretty, oh my gosh. And the next shade that we are going to go into though is called Dream It. It's kind of like a matte, kind of cobalt blue shade. Not gonna lie though, I have a little bit of fear going in with this deep of a blue, like right in my crease, but you know what? We are playing with makeup and we're gonna see how it works. But I'm just gonna take this shade and start applying it into my crease on my outer V. And I'm really kind of like packing it in, kind of like smushing it around. Also bringing it around my outer V area. This is definitely one of those blues you want to like pack down. Like swiping around on this primer just doesn't really do it for me. Just seems like it kind of gets like really kind of like dusty and stuff, but once you like pack it, you get like that like crazy pigmentation that you're looking for. But like seriously though, like this cobalt blue, like she is pretty. I really love that shade. I will say though, I am a big like baby giraffe in this because like I don't normally do my makeup in this style. Normally I use a different type of primer, and I also go light to dark with my technique normally. So I'm definitely like not in my like prime right now because this isn't how I normally do my makeup. But like seriously though, like those colors together are stunning. Though at the same time, I don't really know where I'm going with this look because of going like my other method, but like so far I'm actually really liking it. Like girl, I am definitely not in my element right now, like not gonna lie, like I don't normally do this. So I definitely feel like a baby giraffe right now. But like, I don't know, I still think it's really fun to try different techniques and just experiment with makeup. I think that's the most fun thing about makeup, is just trying new things. But I'm just taking this Sigma E38 and a little bit more of that cobalt blue and like buffing around the edges just to soften them up a little bit. And as you can see, I'm like doing like little circular motions to do so. And then to blend the pink into the blue, I'm just going to take a little bit of this pink shade again on a different brush. And I'm just doing like little circular motions right between the blue and the pink to blend them together. And I'm also doing like a little back and forth as well. Keeping it real though, in the beginning I was so worried about this eyeshadow primer since it really made my eyelids look like really dry. However, after I got like shadow on it and like blended things out, it really honestly really grabs the shadow so well and really nice. I will say though, I don't know how it cuts a crease yet because we haven't gotten to that part, but so far I'm actually really enjoying the primer. However, with that said, now we are just going to go into more eyeshadows, of course, and we are going to go back into this cobalt blue and then mix with the Black Beast, and we're just doing like a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm always afraid of black eyeshadow, but we are going to be applying this into the crease only on the portion of the blue, and then also using it to round out the outer V. I just want a lot more definition, and I want like a super dramatic look today. So I'm hoping that this will give us a little bit more kind of like pizzazz before we cut the crease. Ooh, that black though, that's like a really nice black eyeshadow. Like, holy shit, that's pigmented. Because like, even like mixed with the blue, it looks like really jet black. But like, dang, I really like that. I am so picky on my black eyeshadows too, because like sometimes they look great and then it's like, why are you calling it a black eyeshadow if it turns out gray on the lid? But like this one's actually like really, really nice. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that Dream It shade, again on that Sigma E38 that we used earlier, and I'm going right over that black and blue mixture and kind of just blending it out. I'm really doing like these little circular motions as well, just to make everything really nice and seamless. Because we don't want any harsh lines in this look, because that is not what we're going for. I'm actually like really impressed with this palette so far. Like, I mean, like doing a technique that I'm not used to and getting like this much color payoff, like girl, like I am impressed. And not to mention, I really like this blue with the like pink situation. Like, I think it's just really, really pretty. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and oh my gosh, I am literally so obsessed with it. Like, girl, like that pigmentation is insane. Like, Miss Norvina, you are making magic with this palette. But with that said though, I'm just gonna cut my crease again using that Anastasia eye primer with this Anastasia number 18 brush. Like, girl, like that was the quickest cut crease I have ever done. Like, oh my gosh, like that formula is so nice. It is like kind of like a little bit thicker but kind of wet too, so you are able to get a really nice crisp line with it. But like literally, I'm like obsessing over that primer. But either way though, the next shade that we are going to go into out of the palette is this matte kind of like yellow shade right here. And then with this yellow, I'm packing it in on my outer V, and I'm bringing it in about to where my pupil is, like right in the center of my eye, just for like a little extra pop of color. And I'm really like pressing this into the primer as well. I'm not doing sweeping motions. Girl, like this yellow has me feeling a type of way. Like, seriously, it is so pretty. And I'm just gonna say this too, like I am having the time of my life right now playing with this palette. It's just so much fun. I mean, honestly, like look at the colors in here. Like, how can you not have fun if you like color? Like, this palette is just so cool. The color story is awesome. I've never seen one like this, so I'm just really excited about this palette. As you guys can tell, I am literally having so much fun. But with that said though, I'm just gonna like kind of like finesse the yellow a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and start blending it out. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of that cobalt blue on the Sigma E28, and I'm just gonna kind of like finesse the outer V. I'm like kind of like lightly packing it on this like edge, and then I'm like flicking it inwards towards the yellow to blend the two together. So once you have those two blended together, the next shade that we are going to go into is the matte white in the palette called Headliner. Now with this shade, I'm just going to be packing it in the inner third of my eye where the concealer is showing still. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and oh my gosh, it is seriously so cool. But off camera, I'm just going to apply my foundation and all of that. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and seriously, I'm loving how this is turning out. And then I also want to share with you guys my lip combination for today. I use the liquid lipstick from Anastasia in the shade Dusty Rose. This one is one of my all-time favorites, like holy grail, like top 3. I love this shade so much. And I also used one of their bullet lipsticks. This one is in the shade Sweet Pea. It's one of their matte ones. And it's kind of like a dusty, kind of like grayish pink shade. It's seriously so pretty. I use this one in the center of my lips to kind of give like an ombre effect, and I love this combination so much. I feel like it really pairs well with the eye look that we have on right now. So the next shade that we are going to go into out of the palette is called Believe. It is the matte purple in the palette, and I'm going to go in with this Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. I'm really hoping that this purple isn't dusty since I already have foundation on, but we're going to go in for it. And I'm just going to apply this underneath my lower lash line. Like, seriously though, like this purple is so pretty. But like, let's keep it real though, like my favorite color is purple, so I always gravitate towards purple, but like that color is just, oh, I love it so much. It really reminds me of Poison Plum from Sugar Pill, if you've ever tried that shade. It's like pretty much the exact same, but like, ooh, I love it so much. Like, you guys have no idea, like this color, my all-time favorite. Even though I absolutely adore this shade of purple, unfortunately, it is a little bit on the patchy side. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. But like right here in the inner portion, it's a little bit darker. In the center, you can see it's a little bit lighter. It's just kind of inconsistent. And then here is the other side of my eye where you can see it as well. And it really reminds me of the purple in Riviera, in which that one did it too, which is a real big bummer because both of these purples are stunning, but unfortunately they're just a little bit on the patchy side. And then for the inner corner today, we are going to be going in with the Anastasia Loose Highlighter in the shade Snowflake, literally one of my all-time favorites. If you have fair skin, you need this. You can put this over any like darker tone kind of highlighter and lighten it up. It works like a charm. And then with this dampened pencil brush from Sigma, I'm literally packing this in my inner corner super heavy. I was going to go in with the matte white, but honestly, I just wanted something a little bit more like pizzazzy and like wow. And I felt like the white matte wouldn't have done that, so I went in with this, but like, isn't that like so pretty though? It is so blinding. I really love this highlighter, like no joke, one of my all-time favorites. I really want to do a neon pop with this look, so I'm going to go in with this Colourpop gel liner pencil in this shade Crossed, and I'm going to line my waterline as well as kind of like flick it on my lower lashes. But yeah, so here is the finished look, and oh my gosh, I am loving it so much. And I really like that I did like the neon pop underneath the lower lash line. It is such a cool touch. I highly recommend it. But with that said though, I do want to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions about both the eye primer as well as the palette. So first things first, let's go over the eye primer, and oh my gosh, when I initially applied this, I was literally shitting bricks because I thought it made my eyelids look kind of on the drier side. However, after I got eyeshadow applied on top, oh my gosh, I am loving it so much. It really made my eyeshadows look a little bit more on the vibrant side, and it was super easy to blend on top of as well. I also want to say though, doing my cut crease with this stuff, oh my gosh, literally a dream. It literally took me about half the time it normally does, and it even gave me like a really nice crisp line. It didn't get like sticky or tacky afterwards. Literally a game changer. I do want to say though, the biggest drawback to me about this eye primer is there's only one shade right now. I did see on a couple of different social media platforms that they are expanding those, so I guess we're gonna have to stay tuned for that. As for the palette though, oh my gosh, I literally had so much fun with this one today, you guys have no idea. But I mean, even looking at the color story in here, it is just truly a badass palette. It has so many pops of color. It is just so vibrant and perfect for summer. I will say though, the only shade that I had some problems with was Believe right here, the deep matte purple shade. Otherwise, all the other shades were just so pigmented, very vibrant, and so easy to work with. And I will say too, I think it's cool that ABH is doing more brighter palettes. I really truly love their formulas, so seeing these is just so cool to me. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what your thoughts are on both the eye primer as well as the palette, and also let me know if you are going to be picking them up. And as always, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and if you would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye!